Welcome to part 3, and it's a beautiful day, a wonderful day, a day where nothing could go possibly wrong, could it? Could it? Wait, today is the day Link finally goes to Hyrule Castle, and well, of course, here Fido here is going to say that Link has to finish his chores before he leaves, which means we're going to do some more goat herding. Yay! So let's go ahead and pick up some horse grass and summon our trusty steed. Yay! And then once we hop on board Epona, we begin another round of goat herding. Come on, get on there. There we go. Now, it's pretty much exactly the same as it was earlier, except this time there are 20 goats, and it's timed. Now, it'd be a good idea to make sure you get all the goats within the barn within 3 minutes. And I want to let you know something right now. You don't have to go that fast because if you go past the 3-minute mark, all Fido will do is pretty much give you a verbal lashing on how slow you're becoming. In other words, you're going to get nothing out of this. Absolutely no reward or anything like that. So, don't worry about it this time around. Although it would be a good idea to make sure you get them all in the barn in under 3 minutes because, well, guess what? We're going to do this one more time. And the third time we do it, we will get a nice reward if we meet the time limit requirements. Sorry, not feeling that well. Don't know what that's about. So yeah, basically the same strategy. Just go around in circles. Lure as many of the goats into the barn as you can. Now, here's the thing I did not mention earlier about this goat herding thing. If you high out the goats in too much, if you whoop them too much or anything, they will actually turn red, get mad, and come towards you, and they won't obey until they turn back into their blue color. So yeah, just make sure you guide them back sparingly so that you don't get them too mad, and you should be fine. As you can see, I only have 2 left, and spoiler, I'll be done with about 2 minutes and 14 seconds because, well, yeah, I mean, 3 minutes is plenty of time. You just need to don't rush things too much, and you should be okay. So here's the last one right here. All right, come on, get in there. Get in there. There we go. Alright, good. Yay, we're done. Alright, it's time to go. So, yeah, let's get out of here. And here we're beginning a long cutscene. So, let's sit back, relax, and we're going to enjoy. In fact, a lot of this part will be consistent of cutscenes, so, Alright, so yeah, let's get the things required and we'll head on to the castle. And hi, Ilea. And you're probably wondering how the mayor keeps his mustache like that. I mean, when I first looked at this, like his in-game model, I thought they were horns. I'm serious. I mean, they look like they could be horns. But no, that's his mustache, and again, I don't know how he styles it like that. Must be some kind of special hair gel. I mean, the mustache is the only thing he could style because look at him, he's bald and stuff. But bald people can be beautiful. So, yeah. Alright, so here's a little plot point right here. Ilea will spot an injury on Epona, and I don't see an injury on Epona. And of course, Ilea blames Link for fence jumping, and what she'll do right here is she will steal Epona away to go to the spring. And, well, yeah. And of course, Mayor Bo is definitely not showing any backbone in this scene. So yeah, without Epona, we can't go to Hyrule Castle, so that kind of stinks. And Aelia here needs to realize that she isn't in a video game. A video game where a horse can be invulnerable to anything. Yeah, that's right, anything. And once she realizes that, then things will be much better. I mean, the Epona past games, well, Eponas in general are built like tanks. I mean, take her predecessor from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. I mean, for example, in Majora's Mask, when you ride Epona in like towards Great Bay or Icona Valley, she's being attacked by numerous levers and real bomb chews, and basically she takes no hits. She's a freaking tank, and Link is obviously safe as long as you're mounted onto her. And this Epona here will be exactly the same. So yeah, I didn't see any injury on there. So as soon as Aelia realizes this, we can move on. Anyway, right here, the problem is that Colin wants to pretty much get past Mallow and Tallow, but they won't, well, let him, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk to the boys, and what we're going to have to do here is we need to surrender our wooden sword. Yes, we're going to kiss our wooden sword goodbye at this point. And that's the only way that these boys will allow us to pass, so that Colin and I can move over to the Forest Spring to talk to Aelia. And of course, the reason why they won't let Colin pass is because Colin is a tattletale. Pretty much told him what happened with the monkey the other day. Well, anyway, here's the thing. We have to give up our wooden sword, kiss it, and yeah, don't worry. Later in the game, we will get a much better sword. Our real sword. So, if you guys are going to try for a game that you can only use the wooden sword, well, tough noogies. Well, anyway, pretty much it learns here that Colin is not a fan of violence. I mean, he does admire Link, but he wants to admire Link, the rancher, the brave person. And, of course, there's this nice little beat in their cut with Tallow trying to practice sword moves hilariously. So, ha 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 ha. Alright, now let's go find Aelia and talk her into giving her back Link's horse. Again, she's overreacting. I mean, I didn't see a wound there. There's nothing right there. Did you see anything? Let me know. Alright, this should be easy. This should be no problem. And, oh, crap. There is a gate right there. I'm sorry, but Epona is my horse. Hello? I mean, you may be its caretaker, but she's still owned by me. So, of course, there's this hidden hole over there that we are going to have to crawl through in order to get to Aelia and Epona again. And it's pretty much a little quick tutorial about Link's crawling capabilities. Now, again, this is this uses the same engine as Wind Waker, so of course, the crawling mechanic will be exactly the same as denoted right here. I mean, exactly the same. Crawling. And then, of course, we're going to be treated to this nice long cutscene about what happened. Yeah, see, even Epona gets with the program that she wants to be with Link. Alright, finally, Ilea, you get with the program. You're starting to get it. Alright, that's cool. So, it looks like everything works out in the end. I mean, Epona's now back in Link's hands. We're gonna go to Hyrule Castle. We're gonna meet Princess Zelda. Everything's all gonna be nice and cheery, right? Right. Well, this is the part where usually something happens. I mean, even this nice touching scene will be ruined right about now. Yep. Trouble begins. Alright. These things right here, these things are called Bulblins. Now, this is their first appearance in the Zelda series, and they're essentially a replacement to the Moblins in this game. Yeah, Moblins do not appear at all. And they are led by this guy right here, King Bulblin. Which is, well, obvious. He's bigger, and usually bigger guys are the leaders or something. Anyway, those things they're riding, those steeds, they are called Bulbos. And of course, King Bulblin rides King Bulbos, so that makes sense. And that's a weird Tron-like portal that King Bulblin summons. And it's very convenient that these steeds did not trample Link while you know, they're moving around. That's very convenient. But anyway, we are dealing with a major crisis now. The Bulblins have kidnapped Colin and Ilea, and Link has to go rescue them. Although, of course, Link no longer has a wooden sword in hand. But don't worry, I'm assuming that Link will find something better so that we can, you know, hack and slash them to death. What's this? Sunset already? Nope. We have some kind of weird orange and black thingy. And that was not there yesterday. And oh my god! Yep, that's pure nightmare fuel right there. Good night, kitties. Okay, so this thing here, this is a Shadow Beast. And we're going to be seeing a lot of them. And oh look! Link's Triforce of Courage is glowing. You're probably wondering how the heck did he get his Triforce piece already? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Actually, I do have a theory about that, but I will wait for a later time. Anyway, so yeah, apparently inside this weird area, Link transforms into a wolf. And it probably has something to do with his Triforce piece right there. So, yeah. And he is captured. Well, yeah. And who is this interesting creature right there? Now, usually at this point, there will be an option for you to save, like one of those automatic saving points. But again, I've cut it out so that we can get things moving. I don't want to slow things down with that. So, yeah, well, Link has his Triforce piece already. I mean, it's better to have it now than pretty much gather treasure charts and having some weird guys in suits translated for money. Besides, there are much more interesting characters in this game that we are meeting. Like this one right here. Alright, everybody, meet the Imp. Okay, so yeah, there is actual voice acting in the Zelda series. Well, beyond the usual grunts, hi-yas, laughter, yelling, all that sort of thing that's come to expect in the 3D Zelda games. Although it's kind of more gibberish, but we're assuming that the imp is speaking a language all of her own, and yeah. Anyway, Wolf Link here is pretty much getting a taste of what Epona must feel like every time. So yeah, Link's now the steed to this imp. And you pretty much kind of wonder, what is the deal with this imp? And yes, I know what her name is, so don't comment on it. We'll save it for part 4. Anyway, we are now out and about, so let's go explore this area right here. And this whole section is pretty much a tutorial on how to use Link's new form, because well, we're going to be using it throughout this game too, so we better get used to it. And of course, by pulling the switch chain, we will be entering the sewer system underneath this place that we've been dragged to. And it's not that long, really. All you have to do is just you know, go from point A to point B, solving a couple of puzzles along the way. And what is that floating flame thingy right there? And of course, this will explain that you can now switch on your senses to see spirits. Well, that's fascinating. And yes, we're still in that blanket of weirdness right here that we first entered back in Faron Woods. And apparently, from what we can see, anybody who is in this thing is, well, turned into a spirit. Well, except for Link here. And that's because, again, he has his Triforce piece, which protects him from the effects. Well, not completely protects him because he's a wolf. So, combat for Wolf Link is, well, pretty much the same as in human form, because, well, all you have to do is attack and stuff. But when you jump attack, you'll essentially grab onto enemies and chomp, 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 chomp away. And, well, we'll show you how Wolf Link attacks right now, actually, with this weird shadow thingy. And, of course, the attack music while in Twilight mode, or, yeah, this mode right here, is, weird, has this weird little synthotronic thingy to it. Now the spikes here, we have to go that way, and in order to do so, we're going to grab this chain switch right here and lift this gate to bring in some water. So yeah, Wolf Link here attacks with his powerful jaws. He's pretty much going for the jugular veins of all enemies, and that's going to get messy. Well, there's no blood when Link chops these things to bits, no. But it's still kind of gruesome to having to rely on your canine incisors to kill enemies. But, hey, it's the only way he can defend himself at this point. Yeah, another spirit. Come on. Come on, let's have a little listen. Yeah. Yeah, those are just little shadowlings, shadow creatures, shadow rat thingies. So, anyway, go right here, and the imp will just go on to the other side, and, well, she's pretty much saying, you figure this out on your own. And actually, it's pretty simple. All you have to do is swim this way, and there is another gate right here. And what we have to do here is pull the chain nearby to release the water. No, not this chain right here. No, keep going. Keep going. Yeah, this one right here. And it will pretty much let the water level sink back down, and we can proceed onward. And yes, the imp's hair, I believe, can form an arm. And that's kind of creepy. I mean, she's kind of creepy and all that stuff, so yeah. Yes, I jump cut it here because I accidentally pulled one of the switches here that released a whole bunch of little shadow creatures. And they pretty much ganged up on me and I almost died. Hence why I am now down 1 heart. So, my advice, skip any other change, just go straight back here after you've lowered the water level, so you can go down this tunnel right here. Now, here's a nice little thing about, sense mode, wolf senses and all that. When you activate it, you'll see some sparkly bits of ground, right here, for example. And what you do here is, as long as you're in wolf sense mode and you get to a sparkly point of ground, you can dig up things like rupees and hearts. So that's nice. And here's the weird thing. You have to be in sense mode in order to dig up the sparkly bits of ground. So, yeah. Not really. Can you feel a little annoyance to this imp already? Don't you feel like you want to bash her skull in with the nearest blunt object? Do you, folks? Do you? Well, it's going to get a little bit worse because she'll act a little bit more ruder as the game goes on. No joke. Alright, so let's go onward up towards the top and... oh, crap. See, hey, I'm trying to get up to the top, you little imp. Yeah, but unfortunately, this imp is a necessary evil. Hint, hint, she'll be our partner character throughout this game. Anyway, this tutorial here will explain a special jump the imp will do. What she'll do is she'll float over to a certain area, and you have to L target her and press the A button to jump over to her location quickly. See, every time the Z button appears with her face on it, just press it, she'll float over to an area, and then L target her and jump and jump and jump until you reach your destination. Oh, and by the way, the Z target is now occupied by the imp's presence, so that's why we only have 2 item buttons on the GameCube controller. Now, if you were playing this on the Wii, you would have 4 buttons for the for your items and a special button just for her. So that's pretty interesting. Okay. So, what is this place anyway? I mean, it looks kind of big, doesn't it? And... well, I think we all know where this place is, but we just need some confirmation. I mean, it looks big. It looks like it could be the inside of a castle. Although it doesn't matter because we're now outside of a big castle. And, well, I think we all know where we are. We're just gonna wait for the opportune time to reveal it to those who are not aware. Yeah, this black stuff is called Twilight. So, yeah, Twilight, eh? It's all weird and distorted. Even the music sounds a bit weird. Alright. So basically, the imp wants us to go find a person to talk to. And, well, the right person. She's leading us to the person that we need to see. And if we are where we say we are, I think we all know who this person is. Let's see what the soldier has to say. Oh, goody. Alright, monstrous birds. Hyrule Castle? Yep. We're at Hyrule Castle. Link made it to Hyrule Castle, but not in the way he expected. So, So, yeah, this person we have to meet, I'll give you 3 guesses, but you'll only need 1. Now, of course, to push items, we just have to press the R and get on with A. So, a little brief tutorial on how to push and move objects. Yay. So even the Foley is distorted a little. Oh, goody. We got monstrous birds right here. Who pretty much honk. Yeah, they honk. That's odd. That is bizarre. I mean, this whole Twilight thing is bizarre. Now, here's another one of these bird things. I recommend you just keep moving until you get to a more maneuverable area like right here, and then go for the attack. And down you go, birdie. Alright. What you want to do here is go to this little plank thing right here, and then we'll do more of the imp jumping. And then afterwards, we will encounter some more of those birds, but you can just run past them because I mean, you're just basically right there. Now, if you take damage, do not worry. As soon as we get inside, there will be crates that contain hearts so that you can get healed, no problem. Alright, so, yeah. In part 4, we're going to meet this person and hopefully make sense of what is going on with this whole Twilight situation. Why is Hyrule Castle in the hands of enemies? See ya then.